Hi friends, by now all of you have taken BITSAT session 1. JEE Mains is over, JEE Advanced is also over. So what next? Now it's time to prepare for BITSAT session 2. So in this video we'll be talking about hacks to crack BITSAT session 1. I'll be talking about some of the tips and strategies how you need to go ahead to boost your score. So my dear friends, here we go. The dates for BITSAT session 2 is now 24 to 28. It has been revised. So these are the new dates. You must have got it. How to boost your score in session 2. So since last 4-5 years, since the time we have been running our BITSAT test series and crash course, we have seen that students who are working really hard, they have boosted their score from session 1 to session 2 by 70, 80 and 90 points. So there is a chance that your score can also be increased drastically in session 2, but you need to follow few tips and strategies, then it's definitely possible. Now, many of you who have taken Masterclass Space BITSAT test series, they must have seen the analysis portion and you must have got idea in which areas you are weak. So now it is time to identify those shortcomings. You can go back to the mock test, or even if you have not taken our test series, that's fine, but you might be knowing in which area you lag behind. So what you need to do, you need to revise those topics thoroughly. It's very important. It's okay, you don't need to go in much depth, but you don't have to just skip the topic because you don't like it, because you feel that okay, no, this can be skipped. No, you have to cover it. You need to work on the weaker areas. You have enough time for session 2. You need to revise all the concepts for BITSAT and leave nothing. Well, there is a difference between JEE Mains and BITSAT. In JEE Mains, in-depth number of questions are asked, but in BITSAT, you need to know each and everything. You don't need to know concepts in depth, but you cannot afford to leave even a single topic. That's very important. So please revise all the concepts. If you really want to boost your score, please do not leave even a single topic. That's very important. Here in BITSAT, you need to work on 130 questions in 3 hours. So you have a lot of questions. All the topics are covered here. You cannot afford to skip any topic. Now, many students, they ask, to boost the score, is it important to solve the bonus questions? Well, I would like to tell you from my experience, I'm also a BITS-Pilani graduate, and many of our students who have scored very high, even many of them have not touched bonus questions. So you don't need to worry about running behind bonus questions. Generally, the bonus questions are quite difficult, and they open up only on 130 questions are done. So in order to chase bonus questions, please do not skip or do not overlook the easy questions. You don't need to be in haste. So please work on those 130 questions only. In case you are able to solve the 130 questions in 2 or 40 minutes, 2 or 45 minutes, then definitely you should go for it. Otherwise, you don't have to even think about bonus questions at all. Do not attempt random questions. My dear friends, since last year, many of students have told us that many random questions are asked. For example, this thing has been discovered by this scientist, or this thing has been invented by which scientist. So many questions, some of the questions are like this, which are quite random. You may not find them anywhere in NCERT or your JEE preparation or in our test series. You may not find those questions. So you don't need to go for wild guessing. Just simply you can skip those questions. Otherwise, you will end up losing -1, you losing a 1 mark rather than gaining +3. Now I would like to give some subject-wise tips. So specific tips as per the sections. Physics, as per the feedback which we have received from our students who have taken Masterclass Space BITSAT test series. From session 1, these feedbacks are that physics is coming out to be written lower than JEE mains. So in this case, you need to learn all the formulas by heart. Direct application of formulas are coming and you don't need to go in much depth. So you need to cover all the topics, and it is important that you by heart each and every formula so that you can speed up, you can attempt maximum questions of physics. Now let's talk about chemistry. Chemistry is also coming out to be written lower than JEE mains, and that has been our observation. I mean, the feedback which we have received so far from our students, this is what we are receiving. And so in this case, what you have to do, you need to simply revise the NCERT completely. Direct questions from NCERT also come many times. You need to learn all the formulas which are there in physical chemistry. And for inorganic chemistry, definitely NCERT is the key, my dear friends. So please go and by heart NCERT topics. What about mathematics? Mathematics level is coming out to be same as JEE mains. That's some feedback. It is something weird, but yeah, definitely it is true that it is coming out to be higher than physics and chemistry. It is of the same level as JEE mains. So in this case, you need to learn all the formulas by heart. Direct application of formulas also you need to know. And since it is coming out to be of the same level as JEE mains, you should also go and attempt JEE mains previous year questions. That's going to be very much helpful for you in mathematics. How about English? Well, if you are from English medium school, so it won't be much problem to you. Basic concepts of grammar you can revise. You can revise synonym, antonyms, conjunction, and preposition. And our test series also serves the purpose. That's very much enough. For logical reasoning, the questions are coming out to be little tough and they are quite tricky in nature. So you have to put time definitely, and your approach should be in such a way that you should put yourself with a calm mind. It's not that in haste you can solve LR questions. It won't work. And also now, since we have revised our test series, we have given additional questions of logical reasoning to serve the purpose. We have covered wide range of questions. It's going to be quite helpful for you when you do our test series. Now let's talk about our test series, Masterclass Space BITSAT test series. Now we have changed our test series a bit based on session 1 feedback. Some of the questions from each section, they have been revised so that it becomes quite suitable for session 2. They are all based on feedback of session 1. We have given some extra LR questions. They are going to be very much helpful for you because LR questions are coming out to be quite tough. That's what we have heard from our students. Once you take our test series, you must do 1 to 2 mock tests per day and analyze. So when you analyze the test, you must go over all the wrong questions which you have done. You need to see all the solutions. You need to see in which area you are nudging behind. You need to revise those topics. And also you need to see those topics in which you are putting more time. You need to work again and again on those questions so that you can reduce the time on those topics. So my dear friends, what are you waiting for? It's time to get ready to rock BITSAT 2024 session 2. Wish you great luck. Now, also apart from this, I would like to tell you that we are starting our crash course for BITSAT session 2. So this crash course is very beneficial for students because logical reasoning and English, it constitutes of 30 questions, that means 90 marks. So if you do the crash course, there is a chance that you can cover a lot of marks which you have lost in English A&R in session 1. So please consider joining BITSAT crash course for session 2 of Masterclass Space, and also you need to do the test series quite diligently so that you can boost your score in session 2. Once again, best wishes to you. Thank you so much.